All right, have and have not fans. This video has been in demand for over a month, to be honest. But I've said it a couple of times that there was really no point in doing this video until we got closer to the mid-season finale. Because to be honest, there were a couple episodes, within the past month that I felt weren't very good. At least if memory serves. I could be wrong. Going back through episode reviews, I probably gave those episodes good scores, but I just felt like we were at a point in the season where we were getting a lot of episode synopsis, and it felt like even if I put out a mid-season predictions video, within 48 hours I would get like 10 pieces of spoilers. So I decided, let's wait a little bit closer to March 19th, and now we can talk about it. But we know the next episode, I believe, is called 15 minutes and then out of time. Basically, the synopsis of next week is the Criers and the Harringtons must work together. And then the 15-minute, the out of time one is like a tattoo says 1,000 words. And I guess the real reason people want me to do this video now is because lately the narrator has been saying the jaw-dropping mid-season finale, or the explosive mid-season finale, or everything goes off with a bang. And even in reference to next week's episode, it's like a moment that goes down in haves and have not history. There are plenty different words to describe it, but let's be honest here. What exactly is a typical mid-season finale? Now, honestly, going back through several seasons, the episode prior to the mid-season or season finale is usually better than the actual finale or mid-season finale. I'm just going to say the word finale. And this could potentially mean that 15 minutes is better than out of time, but we'll just have to wait and see. Let's wait a couple of weeks and I can revisit that comment. I think that let's talk about one big question. A lot of people are wondering, is someone going to die? I do not know. I honestly do not know, because going back to like mid to late 2018, that's when we had 3 characters killed off within like 2 episodes. That was at a point where even Tyler Perry was talking about 3 or 4 deaths, and technically 4 if Melissa really was pregnant, meaning that her and the baby inside of her were dead. And then we had Erica, then we had Oscar. This time around, I'm not so sure. I speculated Alice, but there's been no follow-up with her ever since she sued Veronica. Sarah has been the only person to get threatened with death thanks to Jim. And then we have Wyatt with the gun stating he's going to kill everyone upstairs or downstairs. Well, I think he was calling Jeffrey from his bedroom, so technically that would be downstairs. Basically killing both sets of parents. I doubt that Benny, Mitch, Candace, Derek, or HAHN are going to die. So I think the have-nots are pretty safe at this point. I think if there are any deaths, it will be within the haves category. I don't think Jeffrey, Justin, or Madison will die within the next 2 episodes. They're all in season 7. And as well as the main cast members. So, Wyatt may shoot 1 or more of them, but they aren't going to die. I think that is just, guys, it's not going to happen. Which really pisses me off because of the whole gun thing. I just feel like, they better not waste my time with this. Or our time. Sorry, our time. Sarah might die. She just testified only because I committed a crime. I want to face the consequences, and Jim Cryer blackmailed me. Okay. Interesting. It's hard. Predictions is such a fickle word here, because I don't want to say I know everything. That's really not the case, but I feel like I've covered pretty much everything there is to cover. The tattoo thing, I've been talking about this for like a freaking year. So don't get me wrong. I'll be happy if we finally know about Derek's tattoo. But the reveal itself had better be something good. Like, it isn't just about Derek showing the tattoo or it being seen by someone. I think what will really make that scene for me is the reaction to it, especially if Hannah reacts to it. I think it is safe to say that if Candace is coming over to the house next week and they're, mending fences and everything and coming together as one, nothing can really permanently be good in this season. When I mean good, I mean good in someone's life. Everything usually falls apart as soon as it comes together. So I feel like those three, screw Benny, those two, Hannah and Candace, coming together, that might be rocked by Derek's reveal of being her father. And by doing that, that will definitely cause more confusion, because I really want to see what the dynamic between the two would be like, Candace and Derek. The father she never knew, and the daughter he most likely never even knew about until recent. Well, I mean, knew that he was the father. But with Hannah and Tony, that was a different dynamic, because Benny really didn't want to have anything to do with Tony. In this situation, we have Candace trying to, turn a new leaf, so it might add more to her character. And this is really what I've been looking for, character development with a lot of these characters in the series. But the thing about Derek, which makes him so important, is if he is the father, you have to think about how this affects Candace. Definitely how it affects Hannah, not only, being with the man who raped her, but then you also look at what about his past with Veronica, when will that be revealed? So it's kind of like, the who will get shot, by Warlock and his crew. And I pretty much broke down all the suspects and, the potential victims. And I said, who dies in order to move the plot along? Like, whose death would affect a lot of the cast members? And it was Quincy Jr. In this scenario, whose tattoo would say 1,000 words? Derek. I mean, to be completely honest here, Tyler Perry throwing in a random character in the 11th hour of the mid-season finale, and this person turns out to be Candace's father, that wouldn't mean a damn thing to me, because it's like, we don't even know who this guy is. So with it being Derek, someone who's gotten to know Hannah a lot more, him and Benny are and then, he's only met Candace a couple of times, and at best they've only said maybe 2 things to each other. So to actually have him to reveal as the father would definitely be a turning point. But I still think it would be pretty damn cool if him and Hannah are in bed together, and that's when it's revealed, and then Hannah's like screaming, and that's the mid-season finale. The screen goes black. That would be pretty damn awesome. But aside from that, I really don't even want to talk about Jeffrey, Justin, Benny, or Wyatt. I said enough already, and a lot of people agree with me. They just need to be killed off. I really don't care about those characters anymore. I think that Wyatt's character has truly reached the pinnacle of him even being involved in the main story, because the biggest thing for him was testifying against his parents, and he's already done that. What purpose does he serve now? Let me know in the comments if there's something, because I literally cannot see it. And I'm the theory guy, and I literally don't see a reason for him being there anymore. Justin and Jeffrey, I'm pretty damn certain that Jeffrey is going to be stuck there with Justin, like he'll lock him up or some shit like that. I mean, I really don't even care. Madison might get hurt trying to save him, but I really wish he wouldn't get involved in it. The halves will try to get out of the mess that Wyatt created. I wonder if we're going to see RK before the end of the break. That's what I want to know, because I want to know if he got that jewelry back to Veronica, because I don't even know what the hell happened with that. We know the FBI is looking into Candace, but I doubt anything's going to happen within the next 24 hours. And I'm talking about the haves and the have-nots timeline. What will the Malones do? I don't know. I doubt that between now and the mid-season finale that Hannah and Benny return the money. Or excuse me, I'm just going to say Benny, because he's the only one holding this up. I doubt that he returns the money or pays back the interest. So I really don't know what the hell they're doing with that. Will the haves get arrested? Possibly. Which leads to a bigger question. Let's say if they do get arrested and the money's still in Hannah and Benny's joint bank account, what happens then? That's an interesting thing to talk about or consider. But aside from that, I think that pretty much about does it. I mean, maybe Charles and Candace have another couple scenes together. We do know that, if memory serves, that the president and vice president, the president and first lady are going to be in the mid-season finale out of time, so that would be pretty interesting. I can see that. But guys, I know Jeffrey Owens is not going to be in this season. He's not showing up until either late 2019 or 2020, so just to let you all know again, he's not coming up anytime soon. But guys, that's really all I got to say. I don't mean to disappoint anyone with this mid-season finale predictions video. I kind of just, I was looking at my notes I took, but there really isn't anything that I haven't already talked about. And I don't mean to sound like a negative Nancy, like, I'm dogging on this mid-season finale before it even shows up. I'm just like, yeah, I'm really just, let's see what happens, because I just feel like the episode Morning, for me personally, was just such a letdown of an episode that I don't really know if I should have high expectations for what's to come. But I'm still here to review it. This is what I do for a living, so you can expect more videos in the near future. So let me know in the comment section below, are there any other predictions / theories or hopes that you have for the next 2 episodes of the Haves and the Have-Nots before we go on break? Hit that subscribe button, you know the drill, and I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks so much for making it to the end of this video. Be sure to click the thumbs up button if you like what you just saw, and if you have anything you would like to add to the video itself, go down to the comment section below and type out your thoughts. And I also have social media related to the Haves and the Have-Nots: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook page, Facebook group. Links to everything will be in the description below. And if you like action figures, video games, and trading cards, I have an eBay store as well where there's free shipping on everything. But I also have a second YouTube channel that I'm working on where I talk about things that are non-Tyler Perry related, such as anime, superhero shows and movies, music, pop culture, and sometimes political news depending on what the circumstances are. Be sure to check out that channel as well. In the top left hand corner, you should see a picture of Candace Young. You can click on her to subscribe to the Haves and the Have-Nots review. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. And if you like the video you just saw, be sure to check out the other 2 videos that should be popping up on the right hand side. Trust me, if you like this video, you'll love them too. Once again, thanks so much for visiting my YouTube channel, and I'll talk to you in the next video.